What's up, YouTube? Xraypc here. So we're going to be making a heavy class tier list. I'm just going to make a tier list on each class. I'll do this one on the heavy. I'm just going to do them all in one video. Yeah, we'll do them all in one video. It's not going to be that long. I'm just going to kind of just do a basis, and then I guess I'll make later videos if people want them or something about like why I put them there or like how to use that certain thing to be better or something. But yeah, let's see. Let's start with Barricade. I think Barricade's like a B. Barricade's a B because it just gets in the way most of the time. It takes forever to go off initially, so you can't really use a mid gunfight. It's if you're using LMGs, it's like S tier. And then anything else, like if you're just playing LMGs, sit in the back playing like a really spammy comp, you have like a sniper on your team and all this other stuff, then it's like S tier. But in any 99% of the cases, it's just okay. It's not bad. It's not insane. It's just okay. There's like a lot of cases where you could just use goo grenades to get the same exact effect. Next thing is C4 is the best thing on your class. Other than Dome Shield, which is going to be another S tier thing. Let's move that up here. These are two, like, pretty much like if you don't have this, you're kind of trolling right now in heavy, is what I'm finding out. That last item. No, I'm trolling. I'm trolling. You pretty much have to have all three of these. Okay, so C4 is kind of interchangeable, but it's still God tier. It's still the best thing in your class because you could literally just attach it to you could attach it to anything. You could even, I think you could even throw it on your friend's dead body and then pick up the friend's dead body and throw your friend's dead body like a little trophy and blow it up on people. You could use it on explosive canisters, and then because they shoot off like a missile, you literally have like two RPGs pretty much. It does like the explosive canister damage, which I think is 100, and then the C4 damage is about 320. I think like full damage of it's like 320 or something like that. I think it says in the game. I swear there was somewhere I used to say like the damage. I guess not. It doesn't say the damage in here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen the most I've seen is 320. So you kill anyone instantly. I've killed heavies instantly with the explosive canister one. The gas canister one, it explodes. It does that 320 and then kills it. They have like 10% HP left and they just die to the gas. Fire one does explosive damage, less than explosive canister, but it still does explosive damage and then does a molly after. So and I done on a smoke bomb and kill people like anything. I picked up a freaking chair and thrown it at them and killed them. So. And then if you throw like chairs, potted plants, anything like that, they do initial damage as well. So you could just injure them with that and then blow it up. But yeah, and a charge is for how much I like it and how much I use it. I think it's over here, but I could see a lot of people use it and they use it wrong all the time. And it's not something like this where like you can't go wrong with these. You could be the dumbest person in the world and like get tons of easy kills with C4. You could be the dumbest person in the world, but as soon as you throw the dome shield down, it doesn't matter. You're just gonna get a kill at least, like, or at least you saved your teammates without having to do anything. You could be the dumbest person in the world and get a kill with RPG, but if you're the dumbest person in the world, you're probably not gonna be able to use your charge. But it doesn't mean the charge is bad. It's my favorite. Like I don't like using Mesh Shield. I think Mesh Shield's terrible. This doesn't mean it exists anymore. I think Mesh Shield's terrible. I think just because of the turn speed, like you, especially with how much stuff is in the game now, like you're forced to this 360 constantly. You can't turn in Mesh Shield since beta, like since the alpha. So I don't know why people thought it was super OP. Then people thought it was super OP, but until people realized, oh, you could just glitch grenade it, you could just molly it, you could just do whatever, you know. So like things like Mesh Shield, I think Mesh Shield's like better than Barricade, but I think Mesh Shield is a B. It's a big ass shield. It's really strong in that sense, but like even just like you have to literally drop the shield to then turn around to then shoot someone. It's not like any other like hero shooter where you could just spin the shield at max, you know, whatever your current sensitivity's at, and flick and block rockets and do all this stuff, you know. That's what I'm used to. I'm a tank main in every hero shooter. That is my, like, and I competed in Paladins and even Overwatch. and a lot of hero shooters. Yeah, at like the top level. So like as a tank main tank and off tank, whether you have a big shield or not being able to react to like something like that is really annoying. So it irked me. Like no matter what, I was like, man, I could just survive 30 times more, making, you know, tons of passageways for my boys and myself. I could like dash through three people and kill like two of them and injure the other. I can knock you off the objective. If I hit you once, it bounces you far enough most of the time, or you can't even like you stop using the objective, so you can't steal from us. You could jump off things, slam. They buffed this the jump slam, so you could use it base level and destroy the flooring, so you can shoot down and your teammates have a hole, and it forces you forward, so it doesn't just automatically make you fall down. If you're holding back while you're doing it, then you'll fall back and down through the hole instantly. But usually, if you're holding forward while doing it, you'll like kind of push yourself forward, and then you can turn around and just look down and start shooting at them. So there's just like millions of scenarios you could even use that in. While you're running through, you could dash through gas canisters and it starts procking them and they'll explode on people or the fire ones. There's just a lot of things you could do with that thing, and it's just movement. Like you just get way more movement. Nobody like outruns me anymore usually, unless they're playing like grapple hook and flying a million miles a second on a light. All right, let's start. Next one, explosive mine. Explosive mine, if you're using with flamethrower, is S tier, and if you're not using with flamethrower, it's like this is a balance thing. I mean, like it like one shots lights if they run right over it, and then almost kills like a medium. So, but the cool thing is, if you use it with flamethrower, and why it would be up here, and flamethrower would still be down in B because of the nerfs. But if you put it up, it'll be up here because you could throw the explosive mine, and it automatically works even in the air. So you could throw the explosive mine and shoot it with a flamethrower, and it like combos and does the damage of the explosive mine in a huge radius, and you're hitting them with the flamethrower initial ticks as well, and then the damage over time from the flamethrower. So if they didn't even die from the initial combo, which most like this light instantly does, and then like a medium almost does, they die from the flamethrower ticks because you probably held it on them for like another second or two. And it's good to just hold objective, everything like that. Flamethrower is B. It's like in front of these, but it's not as good as a mesh shield. Definitely, if after all the nerfs, it used to be up here, god tier. Probably was like right here. Probably even the best thing before in the beta, in the open beta. They buffed it going to the open beta. I'm pretty sure from what I remember. And on top of being able to blind you, just did tons of damage. But now they nerfed the damage, nerfed the range. They like nerfed like everything about it. I can't remember all the nerfs at the top of my head without pulling patch notes up, but yeah, they like nerfed everything about it, so it's just like an okay like melee range-ish weapon. Obviously paired with that, they'll be like S tier together because you could just do the combo and still do like crazy damage. Flashbangs, dude, I'm gonna put flashbangs in B because you could be super far from these, but if you're just looking in its general direction, it still flashes you, and it flashes you for like 5 seconds, and a lot of can happen in like 5 seconds. So honestly, like it could be up in A, but I just haven't used it enough to even think about it, and I don't want to like I can't put it in A thinking, oh yeah, I could just take out C4, and I'm willing to like have no C4, or like have no dome or have no RPG. Like that's like none of this makes me want to get rid of like none of these things want me to make me get rid of these. Frag grenade is just a B. I mean, like it's just a frag grenade. If you land them, they're solid, but they're really annoying to land half the time because people have insane mobility. Is this gas grenade? Yep. Gas grenades are OP, bro. Gas grenades and gas mines are annoying, dude. They just do so much damage, blind you because you can't see anything through gas half the time. On top of everything else happening, you're trying to just get out of it, so you're just like leave the room. Literally, a gas grenade could fill the room better than a smoke. Like I don't understand that. Goo grenade is just like this, but better because you could use it anywhere. You could use it in tiny little holes instantly because you could just throw it. This thing half the time doesn't even want to work. You try to put it down, and it's like, nope, can't deploy here, can't deploy here, can't deploy here. If you move like a centimeter back, okay, now I can deploy. It's like, really, bro? Goo gun. Nah, goo gun's terrible, bro. Like, why would you use goo gun? You could just goo grenade and then still keep charge or mesh shield. Like, doesn't make any sense. If you really wanted to do that, then just you'd use this. But like before, it was cool. I could like instantly just pop it out, boom. I could take it out, shoot someone with the goo gun, and it would lock them in place. But they fixed all that crap now. I'm pretty sure that was bugs, because I swear I've shot people with it, and then never. It doesn't do that anymore. It doesn't just encase them in goo. It used to encase people in goo, and it actually kind of looked like a normal thing. So yeah, LMG Lewis gun. It's better than those, but it's not better than charge. It's super insanely solid. Like literally, like almost a laser beam if you have good aim. And it hits hard and has a really good hit fire. It's better than the base one, that is for sure. But it's not better than the gun I'm gonna put in S tier. So in some maps, Lewis gun is good, but or like in the new Las Vegas map with the sandstorm, I think Lewis gun is better overall. Unless like I know how to make this thing work, but if you're like struggling with the shoddy, or I don't know, I guess you're a sledgehammer player. Sledgehammer does a lot of damage, but I mean that's only gonna like the normal version of Las Vegas. If you're on the sandstorm one where people are sniping you constantly and you just can't find a moment to do any damage, then you have to kind of go Lewis gun. If you don't have good positioning. M60 is bad, bro. It's not as bad as Goo. It's still usable. You can still get the job done. But that thing is just the most inaccurate thing ever. Like, I don't know why they nerfed the recoil that bad. Honestly, I really didn't like it over the Lewis gun anyways in the last beta. And then they still nerfed it and made it harder to use. I guess that's in their vision is higher fire rate, so it's gonna be harder to control. I guess. But yeah, that's all I have to say on it. I think it's terrible. You just use Lewis gun; it's literally 30 times better. Honestly, I like the grenade launcher more than that. Once you kind of learn the grenade launcher and understand that you have to bounce it first before it hits them, but if it gets just close enough, even it will explode. And you learn all the spots you could do it from, or while you're chasing you, you kind of like aim down at their kind of feet, so it instantly bounces and hits them. You could get like crazy damage. Like I remember in open beta, I think I had like a 10 or 11k damage, 12k damage game. I remember I had like tons of kills one game, and then a bunch of other games you'll have like no damage. You'll be using this or the medium one, and they have APSs and they're medium, so they just throw it on their feet because they know what you have, and then you can't do any damage. The only way you to do damage at that point is to charge into them, hit them once, maybe even twice, then jump, slam, then quick melee them to death, and then run away from that spot, or then quick melee the APS just in case another teammate runs there, or another person, and then just try to like go and then take everyone else out. If you're fighting in the streets or fighting where even like the shoddy or the sledgehammer are bad, I mean that's even worse. I mean, kinda. It's just hard to like you want to be able to bank it off of things. So in pair with goo grenade, and you throw it behind them, and then you start banking off the goo grenade, using the goo grenade to like bank shots on them, then maybe it's good. But am I tripping thinking goo grenade is C? You're tripping. Goo grenade is literally this, or even dome shield, but at all times. You could literally just chuck it hella fast and give your friend cover real quick, and it's a huge wall. It takes like a million bullets to break, or I could just charge through to kill it instantly. But a lot of people actually don't even want to go charge. They think mesh shield is S tier, god tier. Oh my god, my brain it shoots shield. I hate that. I hate it in Overwatch, so I bet it's OP here. Bam, right? But like in reality, it's like the goo grenade literally has as much health as the damn dome shield. And like you, it's not even situational because you could use it to like you could. I throw it. I had you have two goo grenades, right? Initial charges. You could use it to like get onto the highest high ground, jump on it, boom. Throw another one at a good spot once you learn them, boom, and then you could get to the high ground without having to do anything. So you could use it for movement. It's good 99% of the places, unless the buildings are falling down. But even then, when buildings are falling down on top of you and you throw a goo grenade like under it, even if you get stuck, it just launches the building off of you. So like on any class, that's good because maybe on medium you don't have any ways to destroy stuff. You don't have any other way to like keep yourself alive other than putting a jump pad and hoping it doesn't bug out, putting a zip line and hoping it doesn't bug out. Yeah. So like honestly, that can give you cover and you can give your teammates cover. Um, but yeah, there's just a lot of uses for goo grenade. You can also throw goo grenade on turrets, on them or in front of them, and they won't be able to shoot anyone. Molly grenade, same tier as these three. Yo, what's up, Spoo? Throw it on me. Molly's just area denial, and it gets rid of goo. So it's like a lot of times people make goo walls, and they'll troll you with them, so you can't even get around them. You have to jump or hopefully jump around. If you don't have like aerial mobility, you kind of just die because of goo walls. And so this way you could just kind of like molly it out and just go in. And you could also molly gas grenades. Gas gets instantly destroyed by mollies. So gas and goo kind of count, or gas. All these three counter each other. And then the only thing that gets rid of fire is smokes. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've seen goo grenades spread the complete wrong way and mess up the entire play. See, yeah, and I think that comes out down to more like skill because of your understanding of when and where to throw them. Because you once you learn like all the places to like put them down, you'll be like, okay, this is a spot that always messes it up. Maybe there's a lot of rocks here, maybe they haven't fixed it yet. But when you throw them in like the open street, you could throw them in like even like tight spaces once you know it, and it'll always work out. Kind of the way you're facing too, it goes flat the way you're facing. So if you kind of throw it and then like you're kind of like turned and threw it, it will kind of like go diagonal now. Even though you're running straight towards it, it should be straight, but it's not because it like goes a sideways of the way you're currently facing some weird shit. I don't know. It works like that. This is the best thing in the game actually for you. So the auto shotty, then C4, then dome shield, then RPG. In that order of like importance of how important it is to a heavies build. Auto shotty 2 hits lights, 3 hits mediums, and 4 hits heavies. And then you have 16 bullets and you have 4 shots until you have to pump once. And it's automatic, so you can just hold down the trigger and you have good tracking. It's just insane. You aim down sights, and if you have the right ADS sensitivity scaling, you could just track them forever. I can always count on this man and make a tier list. What's up, Pin Hunter? This man's a goat. YouTube, this man's a goat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Shadow. But yeah, I can elaborate further probably on like an actual guide for heavy. But for now, I'll just do that. And then Sledgehammer. I think Sledgehammer is like at the front of B. Because in the right hands with the right team, if you're running like double healer pocket mediums with the Sledgehammer heavy, and the double mediums just have like Scar/AK, I mean, you have the range. So you're kind of the point guy now, kind of like how Shoddy is, except Shoddy, I can actually help you from afar and tag people so they can't heal, and whatever else. Maybe I can even finish them off somehow. Well, I've done that once. But Sledgehammer, you can't do shit. If people are too far from you, it's over. You can't do anything. So, yeah, that's pretty much it on that one. We're just going to do all of this in like one video. I'm just going to have like a 40-minute tier list video. I don't care. I'm just going to separate it by the bookmarks or whatever on the actual video when you put them on YouTube. Just so it's like less editing for me and I can actually focus on gaming. Alright, so we're doing medium now. Medium, I think AK is about an A. Let's kind of do this quickly. I think AK is like an A because it's just consistent. They nerfed the recoil, so now less people will be good at it as much as before, but it's still pretty easy to manage. If you're not confident in your Scar, even though Scar recoil got buffed, it's way easier to use. If you're not confident in the 20 bullets that this gives you, then just use the AK. The Scar, I think, is better, but I still think it's A. It's just, yeah, you have 20 bullets, so it kind of just gets limited by that, but it has a fast reload. Scar has insanely good recoil, um, a hipfire and ADS, and it has the best damage between the two. Like you literally can insta kill like a heavy if you just hit like a couple headshots mixed in. This I need to see someone use this. I need to see someone use this consistently and go crazy with it for me to put it up here. I want to put it B. I played against one dude total ever in all the betas combined that destroyed me with this thing. And then I try to use it for like 7 games in a row. A projectile main and hero shooters, right? Tank and projectiles. I just love DPSs. I play projectile characters. I love rockets and grenade launchers and all those things. I could not, even though I was hitting people with it, it just didn't do enough damage, and they'll get too close to you, and you'll just destroy yourself. So I'm not gonna put in D where it's unusable because I got destroyed by people with it, but like or one dude by it. But I'm gonna put it here because you just don't like unless you jump pad yourself and then start spamming the jump pad and use that to kind of like area get over someone. Because when you're over people, when you have like a grenade launcher or a rocket character has aerial mobility, it makes these type of weapons like 30 times easier. But until then, these weapons are like impossible to use if you're just standing ground level shooting at someone else on ground level. APS is just S tier. I mean, like, even though the radius. Yo, Cryptid 3K, thanks for the follow. Yeah, the grenade launcher is decent, but yeah, maybe I don't think maybe like just like two more bullets or something on it, like two more rockets on it, and then it'll be better. But yeah, the APS turret used to be the best thing in the game, but then they nerfed all the radiuses on it. I don't think it's A because it literally forces people into weird situations where they have to do weird shit to get around it, and a lot of people don't want to run charge, which counters it, glitch grenades, or other things. People only the good players that realize glitch grenades countered it since in the old betas, and then people are still stubborn. They want to just run like grenade molly grass grenade or some shit or whatever on us on the light. So until people really like realize how to use glitch grenades to kill them, because obviously if you throw a glitch grenade straight into it, it's just gonna do nothing. But if you throw it on it's just enough in the outskirts and you know where to throw it, it'll hit it has like double the radius of what this radius is. So it'll hit it and then it'll kill it. Or I think it disables it at least. I'm pretty sure it kills it, but I know for sure it will disable it and it won't work. And then you could just like rocket it down, bomb down or something. Defib broken, definitely the best thing they have. This would have been the best, but it got nerfed. I mean, you just have a res. You have an instant res instead of like the 7-8 second res or whatever. What is this? Explosive mines are B. Flashbangs are B on them. Yeah. Frag grenade. Frag grenade is more useful. You just have a lot more people can be good with a frag grenade. I mean, just frag grenade, just bank it off wall where a bomb is, or throw it a little bit where bomb is. Throw it where you see people and you'll hit them. Gas mines are fucking broken, bro. Okay, this is. I'll put these up there because they're like the priority. Everything else is kind of just be down here. But they're the back. But gas mines definitely are like the most annoying thing that this class can have. Maybe glitch traps too later on. I'm not sure if the radius is big enough for them to proc often. I swear I've thrown them at people and done nothing. But gas mines after the buff are just insane. I just see them everywhere and I just get destroyed by them because it's just like I'm already getting third party, and if I end up backing up into one, it's over. Gas grenade. See, gas grenades, you would think obviously would be better. I think they're obviously just saying all the same thing, so it's up here. But gas mines, you could just leave on a bomb. And even though explosive mine is like, obviously does like either insta kills them or does a shit ton of damage and could still kill them, gas grenade has a bigger radius to proc. So you have a higher chance for it to proc on them when they go for bomb. And then see, and all the mines go off no matter what. If you shoot them, they'll go off. But you can outrange glitch trap. You can outrange explosive mine. You can outrange even the molly. You could just eat the molly if you wanted to. But it's pretty impossible to eat a straight up gas mine. Like that thing's annoying. And then they can set up multiple. So if you end up setting off multiple, each one's doing the damage. You're literally getting melted at that point, and you can't sit on bomb. Oh, that's win. Glitch traps. Once I see more, I mean, glitch grenade's broken, but I swear I've thrown this at people and done nothing. In practice, this should be over here, but in reality, it's like right here. Because you throw them in the doorway and I push through I charge through it and I get hit by the glitch trap. I mean, I lose charge and I just die. I'm gonna throw it right there though, because I swear it's harder to use. Goo grenade, I still just think it's just overall amazing on a lot of characters. Healing beam broken. Recon sense is broken. I think it's annoying that you can just shoot the trap and be fine after. Yeah, but see that's fine. That's why though. That's why gas mines. All of the traps do that though. All the traps go off no matter what, right? But you can outrange explosive mines, and you could probably outrange the glitch traps. Maybe, and they might be the same radius as the glitch grenade, so maybe not. The molly trap is like whatever. I think that's only on heavy. But like the gas mine is just huge. It covers like the whole freaking room. So it's just like you can't stop it. And now you can't defuse bomb. You shot it, okay, now you have to wait for it to go away. Or if you ran into it, especially you ran into it, and then I'm gonna just destroy you because I was probably chasing you. Model 1887. I've seen better stuff from it now. And it reloads 2 ammo per, so. Oh, I meant you can't. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's dumb. Yeah, I don't really like that where if you like shot the mine and then it goes off. I really don't like that, but I mean, I guess it's just they have to keep it because then you can shoot it yourself. If you threw it and with the flamethrower with the explosive mine, you could just explode it and it does like the double damage, all that crap. So it's just like, I guess it's like a double-edged sword. Jump pad is up here. Jump pad's here. Zip is here. Zip is useful in 30 times more instances than a jump pad. And jump pad bugs out half the time and you'll just walk over and it does nothing. Night vision is literally getting reworked because it was so dang useless. Guardian turret is like top of B, in my opinion. Sonar grenades are in A. Riot shields like back of fucking B. Yeah, it's like C. Pyro grenades here. Area denial. R357 in the right hands is S tier, but most people's hands it's just a decently good weapon. But in like the right hands though, bro, that thing 2-3 hits you, bro. That thing's like the auto shotty from freaking heavy. Once people learned it, it's like it was insane. Tactical dart, bro. Like why even use that over recon senses or the sonar grenade? You know. And that's my medium one. And then, all right. Let's see, light now. Sorry, the wind is just going crazy right now. What the hell? All right, so light, breach charges. We'll do this one real fast just because I don't play it as much. So I'm kind of just going off of everyone I know that plays light / one of my trios that main light and like how often he complains about things and my like experience, but like I don't really have like crazy amounts of experience. I just used this earlier. I tried to do the same thing I do with C4 and heavy, and it just doesn't work the same. But you can still breach through walls, and when buildings start falling on you and stupid shit starts happening, at least you can get buildings off like to get through that stupid shit. So it'll be a B. Dagger is C. After the nerfs, they made a dagger because I didn't see any buffs, so I'm just gonna go off that they didn't buff it. I think dagger's a D. It's kind of like you just might as well go sword. Sword's more annoying because it does like 74 to the front instead of like 50. You do 10 more damage to the front with a dagger than just a normal quick melee now. Quick melee used to be like 25, now it's 40. So it's slightly, barely stronger than if you just get the quick melee. But if you hit somebody from the back, yeah, it does like 320 damage. So you one-shot everybody but a heavy, but the heavy only has like 30 HP. So then you just double attack them. But 99% of the time, you're probably never going to be able to do that. I mean, like, because Dagger was OP. Everybody and their mama used it for 2 tests in a row. The alpha, like the alpha and the closed beta, or like both closed beta. I can't remember if it was either alpha or closed beta first, but I'm pretty sure it was just a closed beta. And like everybody and their mama used it. And even then, I found ways to beat them. On light, I honestly I think it's give frag grenades are a lot better, to be honest. Grass are still one of the best. Namku. Uzis and B tier, because on some maps it's really useless. MP5 has more range, so if you still had to be the SMG guy, I think MP5 is just overall the best weapon for them. I think sawed off is insane. Yeah, MP5 is just like a slightly slower, higher damage, longer range, easier recoil version of this gun right here. So that's why I put that up there. Motion sensor. I just don't. I've never seen anyone run that, but yeah. Oh yeah. There's no throwing knives in Invisnade. Okay, so thermal vision. Is there thermal vision? I'll just say what I think of them. Vanish bomb is fucking broken because it does invis you. It's only like a 8, 9, 10 second cooldown, and then you can invis your teammates as well. So now your teammates have invis. Your teammates have literally your cloaking device ability. In a giant team fight when you're getting third partied or you need to reposition, that's insane. So I think that's S tier. And then the daggers, like the throwing knives, I think are about B tier. I think in the right hands, because of the damage they do, you can one shot a light with it if you just double headshot them with your left click, because your left click is like knife. And if you right click, it does like this long wind up and then throws it. You can't even hold it. If you could hold it, and at least you could hold it or something, I think knives would be S tier. But because you can't like do something like hold it and then sit there and then throw it, you have to just commit to this weird delayed freaking wind up. And hope to God that you could like kind of like flick on someone real quick. I think they're just B tier. I think most 99% of people are not already. They're already thinking it's the worst thing in the game and it needs to be buffed. But I don't think they need to be buffed. I think people are just not used to that type of weapon in these type of games. Yeah, I think it's gonna be S already in some hands. I mean, I was using them when I was doing a really good damage. I had like second most damage in the whole lobby, and I haven't played light the entire time until like that time I tried to play it for the full release. Pyro grenade up here, smoke grenade. Smoke grenade's B. Some cases it's annoying and can help your team, and in some cases does nothing. Sniper, apparently it's supposed to be weird shit with the scope sensitivity right now in the game, but it is still like like the hip fire is insane. It literally does so much headshot damage. It has a lot of ammo. Like it could shoot in repetition, and I mean it's hit scan, so it's just easy as hell to use. Controller or mouse and keyboard doesn't matter. Sword's better than this gun, but it's not better than anything up here. What's up over here? The V9S after the nerfs, I haven't seen as many people using it, but it still does like that crazy freaking damage. So it's still up here. Cheaters might end up still using it or something. Glitch grenade broken. Stun gun broken. Cloaking device. A evasive dash on the right people, A, but on most people I feel like I just destroy people even when they dash. I think this is broken. I think this thing right here is insane now. I don't know what they did, but they made that thing feel amazing. I don't even know if the thermal vision is still a thing for people, but we'll just put it down here. It was kind of pointless. Okay, so if you're going gas grenade and smokes, thermal vision's good. If you're not doing those, then thermal vision's bad. But yeah, that's my tier list I made. There you go. Now I need to be able to. I'm gonna go play the game now because I'm no way I can do this 24-hour stream while doing that. So I hope you guys like and subscribe on YouTube, and hell yeah, have a good day.